What's up, everybody? We are gonna play some D&D, some Waterdeep Under Siege. We're on session 45, and today is Valentine's Day 2023. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you had something heart-shaped today. Hmm. I had an apple. It was heart-shaped. Um, so how my dog says hello to everybody. Hush. What's up, guys? I haven't seen you in a whole week. Well,
Yeah,
at
time
least
flies.
at least
Yeah.
just Valtrix, I guess.
Yeah. It's just me.
And I've seen everybody else since then. So last session we left off. You guys are on level 3 of Undermountain, and you came into a cave, and you had a dwarf with you, and we don't know where the player is because I haven't heard his voice yet. He's muted. No, Spencer's muted in Discord.
The overly encumbered dwarf.
See, yeah, haven't heard Caesar yet.
Is he mute
May-
challenged?
Maybe he's eating something heart shaped.
Tacos.
Heart shaped tacos. Heart shaped sloppy joe's sandwiches. Well, he'll catch up here in a second, I'm sure. But you guys were in a like a dead end cave, and there was a pirate. Yar! Here, I did this for you guys so you can reread the. I like the shriveled sea elf's head with a potion of water breathing stuffed into its mouth. I don't know. It reminds me of what was it Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice, the little shrunken head. Dice sounds better than their trouble dice that they got when they roll. Doink doink
Yeah.
donk donk. I see a couple of you guys are a little bit wounded, and I see some. Did I see some hit die were burned? Yeah, Dalgron and
Yeah.
S.
Hmm.
Well, I would say you guys can at least have another one of the short resty things here, even if we took one last week. I have to push a button though. It's over here. The cone. You get a cone.
Own of game.
And so let's keep going. I'll drag Caesar's token for now. He goes first.
Wait, only 5 feet at a time.
No, he stuffed the saddle somewhere else. Somebody's carrying the saddle. I don't know where the saddle's going.
I think I've got the saddle.
Who
And a
bought?
useless suit of mithril chainmail.
I wouldn't call it useless.
Oh, I'm not wearing it.
You could trade it for something better.
Well, I'm wearing full plate. Give me magical full plate, sure.
Mithril full plate. Yeah, nice. I
Yeah,
don't know.
plus 10.
got a trade-in value.
Just
You guys stuck?
lay the chain on a rock and bang it, and it'll make it into plate. That's how it works.
Yeah, I like it. I don't think I have the saddle. Where is this? Yeah, says I do. Oh, yeah, it's in the backpack. All right, should we go down along this left bank of the river then? Or do we want to go further
Oh, I
upriver?
thought we just
Nothing
came
else.
up here. So aren't we going? Oh, never mind. Yeah,
Well, the
Yep.
pirates were up there.
yeah. Let's go up.
They weren't really pirates.
Oh, you can see when you start upstream that it's starting to get really rough, like and the angle's changing, like it's going like steep, like you're gonna be climbing waterfalls.
Like we're going to get to off the map. Hint,
Yeah,
hint.
if you guys get to that point, we need to break out the climbing gear.
Okay, I think this is it.
Yeah, it's a sheer wall of straight upness. I don't even know where it goes. It goes up into the mountain somewhere.
Probably doesn't go anywhere. It's one of those undefined
It's a
random
Hallister freaking.
offshoots.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Hallister. Just the river just starts here, and that's where it comes from.
Well, Marley's off by himself.
Well, this is where we went that
Yeah, this
direction.
is where we came aboard
Yeah.
or came out.
This is where Dalgren dropped all his stuff.
Yeah, this is the Black Pebble Cave with all the black pebbles.
The noisy black pebbles.
Yeah,
Right.
the crunch, crunch. They crunch underfoot.
Can I stomp extra hard?
Oh wait, if you guys go in, you guys can see like before you go through that little opening there. I know you guys are just getting through line of sight and stuff. But you see inside this cave more of those grimlocks. Remember the things that were poking at the prisoners?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
These things. Except they're like cowering in the corner, like on the ground, and they're all like sickly looking. They're all like all laying down, and they barely can move. They look very, very lethargic. They don't look like they're gonna put up any kind of fight or anything. As you guys look into this cave, I mean, there's like blankets and stuff that they're laying down on. You can see like old like fish bones and stuff they've been eating.
Leg.
They're in here,
Huh?
Drake. This is where they're in
Uh,
here, or
yeah,
just all through this area.
just all through this area down here. Yeah.
Okay.
When you guys like come around the corner here, I'm gonna have to put a stop to your movement because come on, go away, arrow. This 30-foot high natural cave smells like brine and seaweed. The noise of splashing geysers echoes throughout. The uneven floor has many shallow pits filled with dirty water. And you guys see what? Caesar. Thank you, sir. Wow, 21-month streak. I need to turn off these notifications over here, making a dinky donk in my
Dinky
my ear.
donk.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys see 3 ugly looking females hanging around with some big ass crabs.
3 females with crabs. Got it.
With ass crabs.
No, these are
Uh,
like you can almost ride them crabs. Ride them
Nice.
crabs.
Anybody else hungry? Do we see any large vats of butter?
There's some garlic
That's
salt.
Hey, let me stick them on
Maybe
the
some Old Bay.
stick them on the map so you can see them. Their tokens and stuff. So it's like a little
See,
it's like a yeah, it's like a little camp here, right? You can see where the hags have like their little beds set up, and I mean they don't look like hags, but they're like ugly old women. They're like milling about, and one of them says, "Gurgle, tell your crab to stay away from my crab." "Shut up, Coral. It's that's not your crab. That's Caldra's crab." And then when you guys turn the corner, they stop and they look at you. "Oh, we have visitors."
Yeah,
Hey,
we're here for the buffet.
But a buffet.
crab legs?
Crab legs. Oh, these aren't the eating kind of crabs. You've been misled. However, dinner could be on the menu. Have you brought something for us to eat? Fresh meat? You
There's
you
some
don't
Grimlocks back there.
you're not drow. That's a
Wow.
plus, the other one says.
No, we don't really like them either.
Yeah, they kind of bothered us as we came on down here.
it
We
tastes
left a
funny.
bunch of them in the passageway up there dead.
Hmm. You One of them says, You don't have any shells, do you? Like seashells?" We we have some coins we could trade for them."
Seashells?
Seashells?
Oh, I doubt it.
Right out of shells.
So, you you mentioned you don't like the drow.
No, not particularly.
Hmm.
I do have this pearl necklace from a pirate.
Hmm.
It's not a shell, but it's something that comes from a shell.
Pearl necklaces are nice. Yes. Yes. Well, we have only a few coins, nothing as much as a nice pearl necklace is worth, that's for sure. Perhaps we can offer other things in trade. And one of them says, Yes, like information. We know things. We can tell you stuff.
Harley
We
zips
have."
his pants back up.
And they
Uh,
they all three at the same time point to like a cauldron pot. "We can scry on things too."
So what do you know about the drow? Drow.
Oh,
Drew.
oh. So have you met any of them?
A few dead ones. Well,
You've
they were dead after we met them.
Hey, excellent. They kind of all clap a little bit. Dead
One
trow
was
are
some kind of a
nice.
priestess. She seemed to be doing something up in that temple. I don't know what her name was. She didn't
Yes,
introduce herself.
the priestess, she has defiled an ancient dwarven temple on the other side of the river. She's turned it into a profane breeding pit for spider abominations.
Well, she's dead.
They
And I think every spider abomination we came across is dead too.
Until about a few days ago, the drow were kidnapping folk from the city, and those they didn't feed to the spiders are sacrificed to some vile demon goddess worshipped by the drow.
What city? Waterdeep?
Yes,
It's like 3 levels up, isn't it?
they have a group of them that they've already infiltrated Skullport and found its defenses lacking. We know an invasion of drow is imminent. I'm sure the capture of Skullport will give the drow a firm base from which to strike in the heart of Undermountain. Then what's next? Perhaps Waterdeep?
Do they know that most of the above ground is just a barren wasteland of undead? Water deep is barely surviving and hanging on, hardly worth capturing.
You you make up stories that are untrue. Why do you
Yeah,
bring stories and pearls? We seek seashells.
There is some kind of weird time thing going on down here, right?
mm-hmm.
I mean, are you guys asking the hacks?
No, no, I'm saying this
Okay.
out of character to
Yeah,
the
you
other
guys
players. I'm trying to
definitely
remember.
think there is some kind of. You guys have traveled back in time or something. You haven't figured it out. Everybody's in the past, except for you guys, or something.
So
So
I'll sort of.
maybe, yeah, maybe they, can go to the surface in the past and interact with the past. I don't know.
Well, we know they didn't succeed, so no pressure. We don't care.
Right? The drow don't succeed.
There's no way
Well,
they
maybe.
succeed. The black eye zombies took over.
Right? Maybe the drow took over, and then the werewolves killed them, and then it could be a whole.
Either
It
way,
could
we
be a
don't
whole.
care.
You
So
don't
I'm going to
even.
move forward. I do have these. Sort of look over my
Sorry,
shoulder, make sure nobody's paying too much attention. I do have these treats.
I unlocked your token.
I make them myself. Perhaps
Ooh,
I don't think anyone has done this before. Perhaps you would like these, and I'll share my little bag of treats. See if they want a couple.
It's not.
do
That's,
do you serve them
no, it's
like
not.
wrapped up in a parchment, like
No, I
so
don't
you
have that much time. They're just honey. They're covered in honey.
they just
Tastiness.
just in a bag and you reach in and
Yep.
so this
It's all sticking together and
one
peeling
of
apart. There you
these
go.
females, old females, comes walking over to you, and when she gets close enough to you and starts to reach for the into the bag, you can see that it's just an illusion of an old lady, right? And this thing is even uglier looking. It's a hag, right? You've heard of them. And she says, "Oh, snacks indeed. I can smell the decay already." Ugh. And she reaches her long fingers into your bag and pulls out one and pops it into her mouth. "Oh, that is sweet tasting. Oh, how nice. Where can I get more of that delicious?" And she licks her long finger. Stickiness.
Do you have any means of healing? A couple of us are known to get hurt on occasion. I would be willing to trade some for some potions or wand of cure light wounds or something.
Ah, indeed, we do have some brews that we've made. Perhaps some of our healing. Let's go see. And one of them scurries back and starts digging through some stuff in the like towards the back of the cave, and
So
she
I
comes
had
back.
12 before we ran into the drow. Now I have 41.
12
So
what? 40.
of the snacks,
Oh, she just took one.
right? So I have 41 left. So if whatever kind of trade she wants to do,
But
10 to 1 or something like that.
she was really wanting more of the honey. But the snacks would do too, if they're covered in honey. She's like, dead fingers are all over the place, but that stickiness is extra nice. She has 4 potions of what would be healing, regular healing. She says, I'm willing to trade some potions for some of that sweetness.
Do you, any of you who have the bags of holding have more honey? All I have is a half-empty vial. I mean flask.
No, I don't think any of us do we?
We have a barrel of it up in the store. I just don't know if any of you are carrying it with us.
No, we didn't think we'd need honey down in this dungeon.
Right.
You always eat honey. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
clearly we messed up.
When you drink tea or coffee or anything?
And honey doesn't go bad either. I mean, it's very hard for it to go bad.
Yes.
All you got to do is treat it right.
You can take 5,000-year-old honey that's crystallized and heat it up, and it'll turn back to liquid.
Yeah. Or make dinosaurs out of it.
Yeah.
So
That was the amber
so I'll
sap.
sort of sigh, look at my full bag of treats, and say, okay, I do have this half a flask, just big oil flask, half full of honey.
She says, fair trade. And she just snatches the flask, handing you the 4 potions of.
No shit.
Nice.
Good trade.
Yeah, good job.
We need to go back up now so we can get.
We can make more of those. Fair trade. Come back and see us.
What's down the hall behind them?
Yeah, what's that way, ladies?
Do you mind if we keep going through here?
Explore all you want, but be careful. You might get wet.
So are they regular potions of healing, or are they superior
Uh,
healing, supreme healing?
Oh, they are just regular healing.
Right.
Potion O healings.
So I'll hold on to them if anybody needs one. Let me know.
All right, let's take a look down here. As you guys get into this area where you're at now, small geysers bubble through this 20-foot high cave, spouting jets of briny water that soak the roof. So, hence why you get wet. There's like,
It's a bidet.
yeah, yeah. You can clean
Have a
your
bidet.
undercarriage. It's an undercarriage cleaner. It's a bird bath, like in the military, you had to go through in your truck. But when you look down, like into the next cave opening, to the south, you can see this is like a 20-foot high cave. The floor bulges and forms a 5-foot diameter stone cauldron. You can see ship rigging and tattered sails hang from the ceiling like web strands and torn curtains. Uh, the author uh, liked to write, but the artist didn't want to draw it, apparently. Um, but there's a cauldron that's been looks like it's just been formed out of the floor, right? Like just molded right out of the floor of stone, and it's filled like to the brim with like murky looking water. We'll say it's right right here. It's purple. It's right there.
So it's a hole of water.
It's well, no, it's above the floor,
Oh,
and it looks like a cauldron.
Is there any kind of fire or firewood or anything underneath it?
driftwood.
It does look like it's got like ash and remnants of burnt wood and stuff around the outside of it. Yeah, but no, the whole thing looks like it's been formed from the floor though, right? Like, but it looks pretty good. Like it wasn't carved.
I'm going
The
to
dwarf,
try to
the
see if I can.
dwarf, the dwarf can look at it and go, "If I was a real dwarf and grew up with other dwarves, I would know shit. But since I grew up with you assholes in a cell,
I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's in it. Sniff it, smell it, lick it.
give me a perception check."
I thought you were going to say a Constitution save.
There's one beer left. Anybody want it? No? Okay.
So you like move over and you kind of peek into it first. Do you guys got a light source?
S always has a light source.
Yeah, but this is all the way over there looking into the closet. Actually, that was the hag privy. Just letting you know. There's like
That works.
some hag hygiene products over there.
Nice.
Summer's Eve hag style. It's like mossy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just
Couldn't it have been like Suave shampoo?
It could be anything
Okay.
you want. It is a game of imagination. This is for sure. Um, so you like S holds his light up and you like peer into this murky water, and there's definitely like a foot and a half or something of this murky liquid. You think it might be water. And in the bottom of the cauldron, inside of it, you can see some little, like small little brown looking, maybe blurry looking turds or something.
Doo-doos.
Yeah, make maybe something made out of rusty metal. Maybe.
So using my
Do you like
superior bugbear smell, can I tell them what it smells like?
the water?
These brown things.
What the brown things are under in the bottom of the cauldron that's full of water, so it's kind of hard to smell through the water. I mean, you can
Get
stick
your
your
baby
face in the
Ruth.
Scoop one
water.
out.
You can stick your face in the water and take a deep breath if you want. I'll allow that.
Bobbing for dookies.
Nobody has a fishnet.
That's what the definition of soup. It smells like whatever is in it. So,
If you,
so I would
if
be
you,
able to
if you,
smell what's in the water if it has
the,
a scent.
it, if you smell
It's not making it sound like I'm crazy
the
to smell something in the
surface
water.
of the if you smell the surface of the water, it smells like it's like murky, dirty water, right? It doesn't smell like it's soup or stew
Okay.
or anything edible. It doesn't taste smell. It's like ugh, it's kind of rank.
So
Kick it over and dump it out.
how plausible is it to dump it? Yeah. To,
No, the cauldron is in essence part of the cave, right?
okay, so it's not only made from the cave; it's still attached.
Right. And there's like stuff wood and debris and ash around the outside, not a lot. And then there's
Gotcha.
this just murky water, and in the bottom of the cauldron there's some little pieces of metal or rusty something down there. You can't make it out. It's way at the bottom. Doesn't smell very
Well,
good. This cauldron.
I'm way too big for this. I wouldn't be able to get in it. I'll
No,
look
you can
over.
stick him
I'll look
long monkey
over at
arms
the
down in
dwarf.
it.
I'll look over at the dwarf. Maybe if we had somebody who would fit in here conveniently,
I'm not getting in that thing.
this dwarf-sized pot.
Dwarf size pot.
You got them 10-foot arms. Reach down in there and get it.
All right, so I'll reach down there and see what's down there.
All right, so when you touch the water, uh, a rune materializes above the cauldron, and oh, and a random creature within 60 feet is targeted. So that's pretty much anybody, right? Anybody.
Yeah, the hags are beyond 60 feet, so it's just us.
S
S. Okay.
S is targeted. Um, by a Elder Rune. Elder Runes function as symbols cast using the symbol spell with these changes. An Elder Rune has two possible effects, one beneficial, called the Boon effect, and the other harmful, called the Bane effect. The Elder Rune's creator chooses which effect occurs or can randomize it so that the die roll to determine whether the Bane effect, odd roll, blah
We
blah
will
blah
choose
blah
the
blah blah.
boon effect.
We'll choose it. We'll pick it. Uh, let's see. The first time a creature other than a sea hag disturbs the water, Elder Rune material appears. Draw from the Elder Rune stick. See Elder Rune targets on a random. Okay, so it's just a total random roll here. So I'm gonna let you do the roll. There's the rune effect roll.
All right.
Bane,
Ready, set, go.
Bane or Bane or Boon. A
Boon.
boon.
Nice. I told you.
So Boon or Bane. That's the one I just
Booner.
got.
What did you say? I rolled a
Wait,
booner.
wait, rune table. I didn't even look at these. Oh, okay.
You
Each card
permanently
has.
gain 20 levels.
All right, and
Need
I'm
one.
just I'm freely. I haven't even looked at these cards. So here we go. Here's the game-breaking rune or Bane or whatever it is.
All
What'd you?
righty. I rolled a boon, so it better be a freaking boon.
Well, they're both on the same card. A boon and a bane on the same card. So.
Okay, I can't open the Anarath rune.
Oh, I got it. The Anarath rune. Let's see. The boon effect. The target is immune to the blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poison, and stun conditions. In addition, the target stabilizes immediately when it drops to 0 hit points. The boon effects last for 24 hours.
Nice.
Okay.
That's kind of handy.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say.
So that doesn't answer the question though. What's in the pot?
um, this is true. As soon as this thing like flashes, and S is like, ho ho. I don't know what kind of a little S appears on his chest or something. It's this symbol up here, appears on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have that boon on you. And what's in the pot? The pot has some stuff in the bottom. Let me get past this elder deck.
It's a baby Ruth.
There's nothing wrong with this.
The stone cauldron has 5 rusty iron keys at the bottom.
Okay. Are they on a key ring? I'll take it out.
Um, yeah, well, you easily enough can find a little whatever to make a key ring. Put them all on it.
Any of you
Why
have
didn't it
anything
give
to clean
me?
this up with?
Oh, look, it gave us a whole encounter. There's the stone cauldron. That's where it's supposed to be, where the S is.
Ah, okay.
Can delete my handy little pointer drawing. They made it into an NPC. Because if you drink more than a pint of the water, there's stuff. You get like stuff going on, like going on, like Mexico stuff.
Typhoid fever.
Something.
All right, I added my Elder Rune effect. Oh, I screwed it up.
Let's see.
Didn't that just add all those effects to you?
Just yeah. That's
I
what
just
it
forgot
say
to
on
add
there.
in the word immune.
Yeah.
It's kind of
That's why I
key.
said I screwed it up.
Oh,
I'm everything.
It's
I'm feeling so good, man.
Wait, that was the Bane effect. Damn it.
just a minor detail, not important.
there we go.
Just I'm immune.
So using my thieves' tool knowledge, am I able to look at the end of the keys and things, and do I remember seeing any of these keyholes anywhere? Lock picks,
Um,
padlocks.
give me your thieves tool roll expertise kind of thing going on. As I close off some of these open windows I have. You think the keys are for something like small, right? Not a big. They're not big keys, right? And
Chastity belts for the sea hacks.
yeah, the keys don't look like they get
What's-
used a
what is those
lot, like
keys?
every day, kind of. They got some rust built up on them. You're not sure why they were in the bottom of a pot. Probably why they were all rusty.
Dahlgren will carry him.
Somebody's gonna try and eat them. They feeding a rust monster or something, making rust monster soup. Or do they just need a little extra iron in their diet?
Well, Marley is the bard. He's supposed to be the
Whatever
seductive
you
one.
guys want me to type in, I'll type it in. Why the keys are in the bottom of the pot? Because that's what it says.
Because they're there.
All right, let's head up
I
this
know,
way.
I know what they go to, and when we get there, then maybe we'll figure that out. But it's like it's
Well,
very
Marley tells
very
you guys, he's
bright
like,
red herring. It's like
you know,
yeah.
it's a little known fact that you put iron keys in cauldrons for, kind of a charms, lucky charms.
All
Lucky
right, so
charm.
Like the cereal?
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
did you
Pink hearts, yellow moons.
the
Yeah.
cave down on the
Gold
far
keys.
end before you guys go wandering the other
Yeah.
direction? I guess yeah, I guess you guys can go that way. That's fine. Well, don't split the party, Marbania. I don't want to push 2 encounter buttons at the same time.
Oh, you know you want to. This
Let's
is like
see.
an intestine.
So this is a big cave. You can hear voices coming as you start approaching the cave. They're in. Anywho, see if who speaks it. What? Oh,
Oh.
wow. Okay. Uh, who doesn't speak it is Dalgrot. It's Dwarven. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's Goblin.
Booga booga.
Do you guys see that in chat?
No.
No,
Can I? Oh, there you go.
Yep.
now I see it.
I redrug it. This is kind of handy to know.
Marley should be next to each one of them because doesn't he have a?
Comprehend languages.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, if you coded it right, it might.
It's not on
Well,
that
I
character
haven't
anymore.
I haven't updated the extension to account for that, but
He,
that's
that's
coming. Apparently,
more
the
than
rule
20
set
minutes
handles it.
ago.
The rule set handles it just fine. If you add the
Yeah.
language comprehend languages, it automatically makes you understand everything. But it won't show up in who speaks just yet, just because
So
I need to update it.
this is like a prison. You can see there's some shackles hanging from the walls, like chains bolted to the walls, and there's like 5 sets. 2 of them are currently occupied by goblins. No, actually,
5
one of
sets
them's
of
a.
shackles, 5 keys.
I'm sorry, one of them's a goblin, and the other one's a boy that looks all dirty that you're mistaken for a goblin at first when he looks up at you, and his hair kind of gets out of his face. You can see that he's just like a dark Eluskan male human boy, and he looks up at you and he says, "Uh, "Are you here to eat us?"
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
You're not a were rat, are you?
You don't look particularly rodentish.
Yeah, well, just my name is Delvin. Who are you? He's squinting looking at this bright ass freaking sword you got using as a light source.
I'm S.
Did they put him on the map? No. I got a D though. Let's say he's over here.
You said there was a goblin in here?
Yeah, there's a goblin. He's also chained
What's
up.
he doing?
He's over here. He says,
I'm going to walk by him and kick him first and then come over to talk to Delvin.
he says, my name is Lurk. He says in Goblin, and then he tries it in Common because apparently the boy's been teaching him to say his name. Lurk. It sounds the same in both languages.
So what are you doing down here, Del?
Uh, well, uh, can I have some water? I'm thirsty. He's having a hard time talking. Looks like he hasn't eaten anything either.
I pull out one of those dust of dryness marbles and I'm contemplating.
Yeah, and
Uh,
it,
Morkel will. I'll pull out one of my water skins and give him a little bit of water.
And I'll
hey,
ask the goblin, who is your captors? Who put
the
you here?
guy.
I'll kick him
He
again.
says,
Hey, answer him.
he says, he points over to the goblin. He says, "You've been playing games with me as he spits some of the water out of his mouth now that he can talk. He's like, I couldn't see you before. He looks mad at the goblin. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry." He sits up and now that he's got some water in his face and stuff, and you can definitely tell he's shivering and he's cold. But he says, me, uh, he says, my friend and I borrowed a rowboat, and we used it to to explore the sea caves near Skullport, and he points downstream. He says, but we didn't know they were sea hags. We didn't know. And my friend he just swam away, and I wasn't. I got caught. This then they brought me here, and for his own amusement. He points to the goblin. That little wicked goblin has been tormenting me by threatening to eat me before the hags return. He couldn't see, so I thought the big bully was my jailer, not another prisoner. He says he says if you let me go, you can call me Dell, and I can carry that big saddle for you.
Oh, we found
Great.
Dalgren a mount.
Nice. Are you hungry?
He says, yeah. Uh, and then you hear the goblin
Do
behind you. He says, Lurk hungry too.
do
And
humans eat goblins?
Lurk needs freedom. He rattles his manacles. Yes, the keys do go to the manacles. Just saying.
Okay.
Yes,
Fight.
that goblin needs to be freed. Why don't you go cut his hands off?
Oh, I'd be happy to.
He's like,
Oh, well,
because you
don't get
guys are
blood on
speaking
them
in common.
manacles.
His
Stick your
comment
hands out.
isn't his comment isn't that good, and he just sticks his hands up.
I'll
He's just like,
lop them
he's just
off.
like,
No, 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 no. Wait, what is? Oh no.
Yeah, I'll stop him
Doggin's
from doing that.
Doggin's trying to decide if these other manacles are worthy of adding to his manacle collection.
And did he answer the question?
We threw your manacles out, dude. You couldn't
Which
walk.
question?
I
Do
know. I'm looking
humans
through
eat
my
goblin?
bags. I can't find my manacles.
No, I'm asking the goblin who his captor is. Did he ever answer?
the hags. He's like 3 hags, not goblins. Is it mic on?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't have side tone currently, so I was making sure I could hear myself.
So the hags locked him up in here.
Yeah, the
Lock both of them up.
Should we ask him why? Or ask the hags why?
What happened to
it's-
your other friend? You say that you stole a boat with. I don't see any other friends.
he got away. He swam away.
Not very good friends.
I don't trust
Yeah,
this guy. I'm going to go over and
he,
touch him and
he
see if he's an illusion or something. Just touch his face and his hair, see if it's real.
Are you going to get that close to him when you're touching him? I thought bugbears can
10
touch
feet
from
away.
10 feet away. Okay.
It's not my turn. I had to wait my
Oh,
turn, then I can be.
poor little kid.
I have to
He's
roll
like
initiative.
13. He's like 13 years old, and he's got these big bugbear
Bad
hands,
touch.
like messing his hair up and freaking tugging on his freaking arms and shit. He's got like one shoe left. His pants are torn. He's got like a sleeve.
What do you think, Morkel? I don't trust this kid. He seems like a liar.
No, but are you guys talking telepathically?
No, I'm saying it's out loud in common.
Oh, he's
To
like,
Morkel.
but, 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 but I'm not. What? I wouldn't lie about the. But uh, don't eat me. Starts shivering more and starting to get a little catatonic, going
I don't
into
know.
shock. I think. Did you give
He
him some
seems
food?
okay.
Did somebody
I've
give him some
offered him
food?
goblin twice now.
He's not sure about goblin. He's like, can you put it inside of some casing with some
There's a
spices?
cauldron down there. We could cook it for you.
Sausage?
So I'm
You
gonna
can
go
make
over and use the man
sausages
the
out of
keys.
anything.
I'm gonna let the goblin go. Say if my friend sees you, he's probably going to kill you. So I would suggest you run.
He's like, the kid's like, I'm gonna kill you. So goblin goes running out.
But before the goblin goes, I'm gonna hold him so Dell can come and give him one good punch, and then I'll let him go.
The kid's like, hurts his hand. Doesn't punch
At
him
least you
very
got to
well.
try.
He's like
Now,
shivering
here's
so
here,
bad.
here's a club, a crowbar. Here's a crowbar. Whack him
Oh.
over the head with a crowbar. You can do
All
it
right,
with
let's
your
see.
6 strength.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d20. Let's see how well he rolls his crowbar against this goblin. Oh, a 14.
Crit.
He like
Hey,
clocks this. Let's see. He's got
bonk.
-2 to his strength. So what's a crowbar do? Oh, he freaking clocks this goblin upside the head. Poor goblin. Goblin's like wounded now. He goes staggering out of the cave. Wait, he goes
We're
that
gonna
way?
change his name from Lurk to Lump.
No, he goes. The goblin goes the way you guys came.
Okay.
He probably had it coming.
He's gonna go by the stone cauldron.
Go swim in it.
Oh, I have a token. I can move the token. He goes. "Eh."
Wow, I got big arrows.
Who you targeting? You shouldn't be targeting nobody. All right, so
Wow.
he says, "You can call me Dell."
I already did.
He's a he's 13-year-old Aluskan human boy. He's got a 10, a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 10, and a 10. Commoner. Delvin Stormshore.
That's pretty decent for 13 years old.
Right?
Normally
He's
the
like,
intelligence is like a 5.
Really high
he's like,
dex, little
he
less on the strength.
he's
Yeah.
been taking his textbooks out when he went fishing. I mean, he is from Skullport. The commoners down here are a little tougher. He has 4 whole hit points. I guess that's average.
So which way is Skullport? Down the river, you said, or up the river?
Devin says down the river. He says down
Okay.
the river,
And
but you have to be careful or you'll get spotted. You don't want to get spotted by the guards.
which guards?
The guards in the towers. In
Towers
the
at Skullport or towers
in,
along the river?
in this in on Skull Island. The
What happens if they spot you?
towers. He looks like he's talking to strangers. He's like, "You don't know about the towers?
Never been to Skullport.
Wow, where are you from?"
I was only hatched 15 years ago.
You mean you're only 2 years older than me? And he like stands
Hmm.
up straight, and you're like 7 feet tall or something when you stand up.
I'm pretty short.
Orag's like 7'2".
I'm like 5'2".
Oh, are you only 5'2"?
He might be taller than I am.
Yeah, he's a pretty tall kid. He's like skinny though, like you too. Been malnourished. You can see he's had these manacles on for a long time. His flesh is all like chewed up and festering and rotting. But he seems to be pleased to be loose. And he's willing to carry anything as long as his 10 strength will allow it.
Did somebody unlock his things? Because Orig did not. Orig only did the
Oh,
goblin.
he's
I
boo.
don't trust him.
Oh, he's trying to get free then. He's like, please let me.
I'll let him free.
You can call me Dell.
Yeah. Come on, Orig. He seems all right.
Well, it's I'll hand over the keys. I'm not. This is in your hands, so I'll hold up my hands. I take no responsibility for when this thing changes shape and eats your brain.
Well,
That's fine.
if you let him go,
You didn't
the
let me
hags are
kill
gonna
that
go
goblin,
hungry.
so
Plus,
I mean,
the hags are going to be upset.
Hungry.
true.
They'll be hangry.
oh, we just sent a goblin to them. They can eat the goblin.
so he can walk. Not very good, but
Does he need
still,
any healing?
um, he needs like 3 levels of exhaustion or 2 levels of exhaustion removed. You know,
Okay.
he's just exhausted. He's not
Goblin can tell him to take a
wounded,
nap.
and he's malnourished, right? He's he thinks he's been down here for 5 days and they haven't fed him.
I'll toss him a ration and tell him to hang out here, and we're gonna check out up there and come back. Tell him to eat what you can. Try not to puke.
All right, I'm gonna roll his braveness.
Roll for initiative. Oh,
Yeah, no,
Nope.
no, he's gonna go over here and hide in the corner and eat his ration happily.
We have
All
any
right, so
deer candy for him?
you guys are gonna move up into this next area, and
we,
it's like a real starting to get kind of a jagged area. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we'll leave a lit torch there with him, since apparently
Oh,
he couldn't see the goblin
yeah, this is
because
a
it was
good idea.
dark.
See,
Good
don't leave
call.
me in the dark again. And you give him a torch. He's like, yes. So yeah, the cave has a jagged 30-foot high ceiling. There's a 20-foot high mountain of rotted out rowboats that fill the back of this 40-foot damp cave. Jutting like needles from the mound are shattered barnacle-covered spars that were once, masts of these little boats. At the top of the mountain of junk is a crow's nest that contains the sea hag's treasure. Nice. Hanging from iron spikes pounded into the walls are dozens of captain's wheels that look like they've been plundered from sunken ships and festooned with skulls. Leaning against the south wall is a ship's figurehead carved in the form of a wailing banshee. The rowboat wreckage is going to be like difficult terrain, and sections of it are prone to look like they could collapse. Ooh. So this figurehead is like just waterlogged wooden figurehead. It's like 8 feet tall and it weighs like 1,200 pounds. It's pretty big. Uh,
I'm not interested. If that's the hag's treasure, I don't care about it. They were nice enough.
Yeah, what could it be?
Ulrich doesn't care either.
And Dahlgren couldn't reach
Hey,
it.
Dell, giddy up. Let's go.
Morkel kind of like waits for a moment and looks,
Oh.
but then everybody else is leaving, so he follows.
It's really not important.
You thought
It's,
about it, right, Markel?
it's
Oh,
really not in,
absolutely.
and it really wasn't even worth the climb up to the top of the freaking thing to get the treasure either. I mean, there's some coins and stuff, but
And would
no,
probably aggro the hags.
no, the banshee.
Oh, it was a banshee? Okay, yeah, even worse.
As we walk through, I'm gonna say
All right, this area.
to the human kid, "Hey, that snake guy over there said he can't wait to see you again so he can eat you. I would watch yourself around him."
Starts crying.
And then I leave.
See,
You're as big a bully as that goblin.
so as you guys like turn the corner and you look in the back of this cave, over here in the corner, it's like just layered in like neatly stacked piles are like bones that are like just picked clean of any kind of flesh, right? And they're all like different sized bones as you look over there. You're like, huh? But they're all like neatly stacked in piles. Like you went into a grocery store or something for bones, right? A department store of bones or something. Like on shelves and shit.
Hey, Morkel, can you raise any of these?
I could try if there's any
Can you just lump
you know.
all the bones together and just make one giant conglomeration creature?
Oh, that'd be great. If any of them are like a full skeleton, I probably could with
You
anime
think it?
dead.
You think you could probably make a full skeleton? Are you like checking it out?
Yeah, sure.
There's
So
a
you start
skeleton named a little boy.
poking
I
around
think
through
that
these
one's in
bones
use.
and you find give me a medicine roll.
If it is a little boy.
See how well Morkel is at the old medicine. So there's some big bones and there's some small bones and there's some bones that are hollow and there's some bones that um are heavy
It doesn't
and
say it has to be complete. It just says choose a pile of bones. There is a large pile of bones here.
so
It's true. It does say that.
so are you gonna cast this thing on the pile of bones and just see what happens?
Yeah, absolutely. Now I am.
I totally
He's a
think
Just
you get
raise up
this.
the whole
wait
mix.
a minute. Marley comes. Wait the.
he's a
This is a great idea.
goes over big at Buffalo Wild Wings.
So um the walls of the cave are stacked neatly with goblin, hobgoblin, troglodyte, and giant spider bones that have been picked clean by the sea hags, right? So when you
Wait,
cast this,
giant spider bones?
Microphones.
yeah,
Since when do spiders have bones?
they're hollow.
That's a carapace. That's not a bone.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
Well, these spiders have bones.
That's right.
they're
I
bone
like that. That's
spiders,
the part of D&D you can't get behind.
right?
That's right.
Bony
Spider.
spiders. Bony
It's
Not
like
spiders.
realistic.
it's not realistic. Spiders don't have bones. Ouch.
I'm
So
done.
you get this zombie that is just. I mean, is it a zombie or a skeleton that you get?
Oh, it'd have to be
Technically,
a skeleton, right? Because it doesn't have any
I
flesh
mean,
left on it.
This
this
isn't his
is.
power. It's an actual spell, right?
Yeah, I'm actually casting animate dead, like the spell,
Oh, so you get. I want to give you a spider zombie or spider skeleton.
just to bother
So
It's
S.
just a carapace that clicks around. No meat
I
in
can't
it.
stand those damn
well,
spider bones.
well, it's got like a hobgoblin and a troglodyte for two legs, and then two of them are goblin arms, and so it's
If you
like
mix it up just right, you can make it look like the Drider we saw.
no, this doesn't look anything like the Drider you saw. It looks more like
Scare the hell out of some drow. An
the
undead drider.
the baby head from Toy Story.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's fantastic. This thing probably looks like something out of my nightmares.
Yeah, it's some kind of uh
Apparently, there is a book called Spider Bones.
we're gonna say it is a little bit better and no. I'm gonna say it is a large skeleton. Let's see, how long does it last?
It lasts for 24 hours, and I can cast the spell again to uh, make it continue. So it's kind of like permanent until it dies if I keep casting it. Oh my
There
gosh,
we
that's
go.
perfect.
Got a picture for you in Discord there, Drake.
And I still trust it more than I do the kid.
Perfect. All right,
Look at all them manacles.
we're gonna take this picture and we're gonna add it to the campaign right now. How do I do that? I'm in a different thought process all of a sudden. Oh, okay, I gotta go to my Fantasy Grounds folder. Go to my
Well, you can go to
campaigns.
image and import
No, I'll just drop it in the
from
image
file.
folder. Water Deep Under Siege. It's a PNG. Go to Assets. Go to Refresh. Campaign. It's lagging. Lots of images. All right.
You found somebody to carry your manacles.
Yeah, doggers, look at all the manacles.
Put the saddle on it.
There you
You
go.
ride it, yeah. Spider mount.
Da 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 da.
That'd be awesome. Dwarf riding
Spider
a spider
pig.
skeleton.
Spider pig.
Does whatever spider pig does.
Okay, and close that, and I'm gonna lock that, and then we're gonna take this guy's character sheet. Why do I got these sea hags all in my combat tracker? Go away, sea hags. Do I know how to use Fantasy Grounds? Delete all non-friendly.
Interesting how Drow, which is a playable race, S just immediately slaughters and kills them. Sea hags, which are clearly evil personified, we just talk to them and trade with them and leave.
They just chatted. The drow attacked us straight out.
They were sitting
The
in a
hags
cell
introduced
and didn't
themselves.
do anything. And you just slaughtered them.
They
They were
attacked
on
us.
I don't.
guard duty.
I don't.
Yeah, the guards that were out
understand.
there, we just walked by and they started shooting at us and
Oh, the
stuff.
Grimlocks. The Grimlocks were
And the grim,
protecting the guards, the Drow in the cells,
No,
and
the
the Hobgoblin
troglodyte
and everything.
slaves are the one that I have the problem with. The ones that were chained up working that they
oh
murdered.
yeah, well,
All right, so
It looked like more kills, so it's not our fault.
did that Okay, so I drag it to your sheet, and then let me drag it back into the combat tracker, and then onto the map. There you guys go.
Nice.
Sweet.
A
Gnawed
Nod
spiders.
spider skeleton. It's got like bits of barding scraps like stuck to it. Uh, and it's got like its feet are just like got metal balls on the end of it he can attack with, like two of them. Like
I'm gonna cast a spell magic on it.
Turn undead.
I'm kidding.
so a Nod bone cave, and I'm
Well,
gonna
sorry guys.
move you
I
guys
I
along.
didn't know. I didn't know what would happen when I did that.
Oh,
I
We
moved you guys.
teleported.
I
It's
moved you
dark in
guys up
here.
the hallway a little bit because this cave is no, not that button, not that button. Trying to
Did we go to a different map? Because I lost all my.
We're just further down to the
Scroll out.
south.
yeah.
you
Just zoom
just
out.
moved.
Zoom out.
Yeah, all the like the memory of where you've been is gone.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We've been
that's what
everywhere, so.
happens. That's what happens
I've
when
been
you
everywhere, man.
move your tokens to a different spot on the same map. I shouldn't do that. But this is a big, huge area covered in spider webs. In the main area, it's 40-foot high ceiling, and you can see all over the area there are statues covered in spider webs. The statues all appear to be life-size statues of different types of creatures. Um,
Yo,
like a whole
Jingo.
forest of them, of all kinds of different creatures all over the
I
cave.
do a
The whole
knowledge
place
check of
is
some site to determine what type of creature turns things to stone and also casts webs or hangs out with web spiders.
sure nature.
Okay.
Dahlgren will check them out, see if they're real stone.
Well, before you guys can get too far into wandering around in this thick layer of spider web statues that look like a whole bunch of like cocoons almost, these statues, uh, you can see maybe like the closest one to you, you see one that's like maybe a drow and maybe a like a fish person. You're not real sure what it is. Um, what happened to Orag? You read a story about a creature that can turn things to stone, but you never heard of it shooting any kind of webs.
Are they
It's a,
stone webs?
Yeah.
it's a, it's like a big, like bull or something. You remember, like some kind of four-legged
Mm-hmm.
something that turns things to stone. You remember reading a story with your 13 nature. But before you guys can Jingo react, you guys need to not that. You guys need to do this. as up at the ceiling, 40 feet up, you guys see a creature that you've already seen one, but this is a different looking one. That looks like a man spider, or AKA a drider. He's up at the ceiling. You see him move around, and looks like he's maybe gonna cast a spell. Orag.
Counterspell. He's 40 feet up.
Yeah, what happened to my Discord? The whole thing just closed.
Well, we can still hear you, so.
I know, that's what's amazing.
Alright, so I'm going to shoot. Just warn everybody. Look up. Right there.
So you just like, uh,
Nice.
And then I'm going to move 15 feet and try to get behind like one of the statues or big glob of webs and hide. Since he's 40 feet up through these wall of webs, would I be able to hide at all from him?
you're not sure what kind of vision and stuff he has, but go ahead and if you want to try to, you can roll your
I'm going to use my cunning action to
uncanny
hide.
or
There you go.
cunning action. Does a spider skeleton go on its own turn?
It does. Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him start climbing up the wall towards this thing.
Un-
Maybe
unf-
even
Unfortunately, he doesn't have a climb speed.
right. So he has to move at half speed to climb the wall, right?
Yeah, but his speed is
Uh,
60 feet, so.
he can move, yeah, pretty dang far. He can
But you can
climb faster
imagine
than
he's
I can.
got like the hoofs almost as some of his bony claws, right? So,
Yeah.
but there's plenty
How
of
high
webs
is
and
the
stuff in
ceiling
here.
in this place?
40 feet.
Okay, so shouldn't the Drider be at 30 then? Because isn't that where his head would be? Is that
He's
40?
he's prone.
Prone on the ceiling.
Like a paper.
Yeah,
This
I
is
would
Uh,
like,
say he's.
large
I would give
10
him
foot cube.
I would give him the 35. I'd say he's
all
he's
right. Can
he's low
the
profile.
at 30 feet then, can the skeleton reach him?
Yeah, the skeleton can climb. I'd say the skeleton can climb up there and try to give him
And
a hoof.
yeah, he's gonna try to whack him.
Knock him down.
No.
He's like, so,
Um.
Oreg, you jump behind a troglodyte. Just and next to you is a dwarf. And you look across here, you see like hundreds of these statues in this room.
Okay.
I want to back up a bit because what I want to do is actually uh shoot at this thing with oh, I can't. It's 35 feet up. I can't hit it with Thorn Whip. It's just outside of my range. All right, I will just decaying reach it at it then. It's a good
If you
idea.
kill it, it'll fall to the ground. Then you can thorn whip it.
There we go.
A four,
But not with a 4. That's not gonna do it.
a four doesn't work. Dahlgren?
Dahlgren is going to, if I can find it now. Where's all my stuff? Here it is. Use Sacred Flame on this ugly thing up there. And he failed. And in true Dahlgren form, he's going to back up away from this thing a little bit.
Get my assistant to turn the air conditioning down a little bit for me. It's hot. Alexa.
S is going to look down at his hand at the sword and realize that's kind of useless right now. He's going to scratch his head and
Not
remember
with
that
the
he's got
sword, though,
this
right?
the hilt.
It's like,
And realize that he has something on his head, and he is going to engage his circlet of blasting and pew 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 this thing against the ceiling. 1,
oh, that's a hit.
2.
No sound effects? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know
Blocked
why.
by arm.
Blocked by armor. What?
Yeah, you missed.
An 18?
Uh-huh.
Holy crap! Sorry, have to undo. Let me undo
Well,
that.
wait, roll again and see if you did the third one. Or is it just
Right.
2?
No, it's
Yeah,
3.
so just leave that one
Okay,
then.
there you go. Dang. All right.
All right, it gets to go. It says, "The queen is mad at me. She is mad as mad can be." In Elven. And
She said the queen is mad at her.
there you go.
Queen of Hearts.
And it skitters back away from S on the ceiling. And it pulls out a longbow and fires 27 arrows down. Multi-attack. 3 times. Nice. And it looks like it's targeting your light source. But, it's 5e, so twang! Crits. Ping! Hits your freaking sword. It doesn't fly out of your hand or anything, but and the thing arrow sinks into your shoulder, and you can definitely tell that it's got some kind of poison on the arrow, but you don't care. As you take 21 points down to 12. The first arrow, that was a good hit. Second one
That was a good hit.
is also a hit. Uh, doing 8 points, and the third one is a miss, whizzing wide. And it'd be nice if I had a bonus action I could use. I'm gonna cast Clairvoyance. No, wait. Divination. No, wait. Sanctuary might be a good one. There's a couple that I could use, but not many. Marley.
Well, Marley's going to pull out his wand of magic missiles and expend 4 charges of it.
You can do 4 charges at once? Good
Can't
lord.
you?
Is that just like
Yeah.
breaking it?
It just adds
one
3
for each
more.
edition?
Yeah.
Should be, here's the first charge.
Oh, so it's
The
not
first
like
charge is 3,
it's not
and
like
then the second charge is
upcasting.
1 more.
It's
Dang it.
upcasting magic missile is pretty good in Solasta game.
Yeah.
There's the first charge.
We're gonna be here
Second
for a moment.
charge. No. Third charge.
And here's Drake spamming the Sirenscape button to stop the sound.
Yeah.
Stop.
And Marley is like heading this way.
Oh wait, I cast
And
shield. Can I do it? Do I have shield? Tell me I've got shield. No. It goes ah, and it gets hit by all those magic missiles.
And Marley jukes back behind everybody.
He's like, oh shit, that
She's
thing's
seen an arrow.
pissed. Comes running
Yeah.
around the corner. Dalgron had already backed up.
Do you want a break or did you
Yeah.
want to keep going?
No, let's take a break because I gotta pee pees. So we're gonna take a 10-minute break. 10-minute break. So I am going to start a timer. It says it's already open. Where? Oh, there it is. Well, it's open, but where is it? It's lying. Well, anyways, I'm gonna start the slideshow and put on some music. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. I'll get the timer going here in a second. We'll be back. It's Taco Tuesday. Actually, that guy did get turned into a taco, didn't he?
I don't remember what you did with him.
I took him to the preacher, and the preacher ate him. He was sick. Remember?
Yeah, I do now.
They're starving. It was the famine. The famine. All right, it looks like we're back, except for Caesar. But Caesar's here. He's just eating. He's all off center and stuff. It's my turn. Well, it says the queen is mad at me. She is mad as mad can be in Elven. And he's gonna back up a little bit more into the darkness, the dim light from the S's sword, and continue shooting this bow at him. Twang, miss. Twang, bouncing off his armor, bouncing off his armor, and this time not even coming close to him. Marley.
Oh, let's run out here and see what's going on. Hmm. I'll blast with just one charge of magic missile. And then step back here behind this spider thing.
It's 30 feet up in the air. The spider
Correct.
thing. Let's
So
move it
I
over
am
here.
going to sprint, and then I am going to do a high jump to jump at least 5 feet into the air. And then I am going to spit at this spider while I am within range. Because the
Love
range
it.
is 30 feet.
So you gotta. The range is 30 feet, so you're like, hoo-yah! And I think your strength is high enough you don't even have to roll, right? You could just
Well,
jump.
it's not a roll. It's 3 plus your strength modifier feet you can jump up. So
Oh,
for
it's
me,
math.
that's 6 feet.
6 feet with a running start
6 feet
that's it?
vertical. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess
Then
that's
I
pretty
spit at him.
good, right? Like Michael Jordan, 6 feet. That's pretty high.
Yeah. I could dunk a 11-foot basket.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my range is not all that great, but we shall
How's
try.
your aim? Your aim is excellent, though.
Oh, perfect.
So you're like, as you spit on this Drider, who is
He's not
probably
immune to
immune
spite.
to. He's not.
He's not. He's not immune
Nice.
to poison. Ah.
You would assume, right?
You would assume, yeah.
Apparently, the creators of Driders were like, "No, we're gonna poison you whenever we want." Sounds like a drow thing.
Dogrin can't see him anymore, so he's gonna move in, see if he can see him there. Oh yeah, and I think Dogrin's gonna use Scorching Ray, see if he can't hit him. I think yeah, he's 120. That's within range.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got a high AC.
and then the second one, that one hit him.
Ah,
Boo.
4 points.
And then the third ray. Boo. Yeah, Dahlgren's gonna back up to where he was, so you don't have to look at him.
Thank God.
All right, so Orig is going to.
It's 19 natural armor. Nice.
Shoot.
I want to give Auric my inspiration. Oh wait,
I don't need it
Already.
because I was hidden,
Ah.
or I also did the thief thing where I'm not
ready
moving,
thing.
so
All right.
I didn't even ask. Hits.
One way or the other, I got
Did
advantage,
you
baby.
turn off the inspiration extension? It started me without inspiration this time.
Yeah, me too.
The world's gonna end. We have to click the
No,
button.
I don't think I turned
Weird.
it off.
Weird.
I'm just gonna keep that one. Schwack. So I'm gonna duck back behind where I was, and then sidle over here, sneaking in the shadows.
Did it get set to? Maybe get set to 0?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I did not do that. I'm just staying here because I didn't move. Still ducking back behind the hobgoblins.
Hold on. What did you roll for your stealth check? Well,
No. Starting inspiration set to 1.
Hmm.
I'll have to double check that extension, see what's going on.
well, I'll double check that it's on too. Or
It's
does it
on.
show?
I can see
Oh,
it's on the table. The
Frank,
option is there in the
I'll
options.
allow you to move instead. You were hidden, so you can move.
Nice. I'll just stay where I am.
you
Duck
bastard.
back behind the
Baby,
hobgoblin
look. Made you look.
because I don't. Too many what ifs. Don't want to
What?
meta game and cheat.
There's no like good drawing on here for you to like to really visualize being hidden, but it's very webby and there's lots of statues to hide behind. Matter of fact, you can hide behind a bugbear. No, there's no bugbears in here. All right, Morcal.
There's one.
S did
All right.
the flying jump up in the air. You got something you could do?
Well, I run and I jump kind of like S, but then I just grab onto the wall so that I'm 5 feet up, and then I shoot Thorn Whip out at him.
He just climb up. Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
you
Ay, ay.
I
fumble.
thought it was gonna be at
Oh,
19.
like so you like jump up and you turn and you get your thorn whip out and you're like, and you had to take your hand off and you're like, oh, and you fall back to the ground. You're like, damn it!
I forgot to hold onto the wall and just let go and
It's better
fell to the
than
ground.
throwing your weapon in 1d4 squares.
Oh yeah. Um,
Spider
can
pig.
this thing crawl across the ceiling?
Yes. Um.
Then like the spider skeleton, I mean.
Yeah. It's. I'm gonna say it's quarter movement across the ceiling for this thing, but it can do it.
wow.
So it can probably get.
Does it move
Can it get that
15?
far? 15? Oh, it's not quite close enough. Close enough. Because sorry, let me redraw that. You can get to there. That's pretty good. It's just gonna slowly move closer. And it'll dodge for right now.
Huh. I thought I had a. Didn't I used to have a spider pig thing? Looking through all my. See, Sven, I made a bunch of this stuff too that you're talking about. Headshot. Right?
Okay.
I mean, you can add any kind of sound you want in. You can even do a dance if you want. That didn't play.
Heard it.
I heard Spider Pig. I hear
Helicopter.
Apocalypse Now.
What? Oh, gonna get your head
Look
shot
at the
off.
way it breaks both ways right off the point. I feel like I need to surf. The smell of napalm in the morning.
All right, enough with the rabbit hole and the sounds. I did find my spider pig sound though. I thought I had it right here. I guess it's probably called something different.
Should be able to search the mini board.
You can. Oh, well, we can search Sirenscape at least.
Yeah, you can search. Well, that would probably pull it up that way too. If you know what it's called, though, that's a problem with.
Oh.
If I called it, I probably could just search for pig. Oh, there's probably a lot of pigs and freaky pigs. But it would be into my stuff, so.
Pigs in space.
I don't know. Here you go. This. All right. Where were we? My turn? Did I shoot? Is it my
I
turn?
just saw Spider Pig.
Top of round. What happened?
Yeah, I passed, so it must be its turn. Your turn.
Thought it went first.
It did go first.
It did.
Markel,
We
you
went
went
through
up.
the entire round.
It
Yeah,
went
so it's
first.
Marley's
and-
turn.
Yeah.
It's Marley's turn,
It's-
yeah.
It went.
No.
Yeah, it shot. It shot 3 times and missed S.
Okay. All right. How far away is
Didn't
he?
it?
40 and 35. That's plenty. That's plenty. I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait.
spend my.
Wait, Markel fumbled, and that was the end of the round. It didn't get to go yet. Right? Yeah, Markel went, and that was
Yeah.
the end of the round. Okay.
What's
it still
its
gets to go.
initiative?
A 23.
Then it's turn before mine. Then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right, it already went.
Yep.
It missed.
It
He
did-
said shot 3 times and missed.
It didn't. It didn't. That was the last round. Markel
Yep.
did Thorn Whip, and then it didn't. And that was the end of the round, and then it didn't get to go.
Yep.
So it's going to shoot again. This time it's going to shoot twice at S and once at this spider thing, kind of. And it says, "The queen is mad at me. Mad at me. She is mad as can be." In Elven. I'm hoping somebody speaks Elven, right, and can understand this, or I'm just
Marley
yapping.
does. Yeah.
Okay, good. It doesn't mean anything, I don't think, but 2 longbows at S. Ooh, another crit. S takes one on the other shoulder. He's partially, moderately pissed off right now.
Yeah, especially since I can't get to him.
Right, and the last one. Why did he have disadvantage?
Oh, because the spider is dodging. Spider
He's
skeleton.
still hit him though. He's like,
Still hit
dodge,
him, unfortunately.
dodge this. Are you immune to poison? No.
Yep.
Partially. You're partially immune. That means you resisted. Oh, and it's gonna move back some more. Marley.
Well, unfortunately, that's not far enough for my second to the last charge of the Wand of Magic Missiles. And I'm gonna pop 3 of them. Pew. 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 Pew, pew, pew. wand of magic missiles away. And head right back here.
It's all smoking.
Just right
like-
around the corner. Yeah.
So you just fired 2
Put it
clips
back.
off out of your Colt
Yeah.
45. It's all sizzling hot.
Tip is red.
Put
Yeah.
it back in my wand of magic missile holster. After I move back here, though.
Powerful blow. 55 points of damage.
Damn.
Damn.
What?
I don't think you want to re-roll that one, do you?
Can't hear you, Sven.
So I
Try to-
step out, and as this magic missile slams into it, follow right behind it with an arrow, and I'm going to move into the corner and stick myself in this little corner.
Did you
Well,
apply the damage? I don't think you applied the
No,
damage
that's
to
what
it.
I'm saying. He's hiding from a
Oh.
dead thing. Does it geek falls from the ceiling and lands on the ground? Thud knocks over a couple statues.
Nice.
It's a good thing he moved away from us.
I'm gonna go chop away pieces of it.
This is-
I'm
Piss
going
me
to
off.
milk
This
it
is-
for its venom.
the queen is mad at me. She is mad as mad can be. His legs all shrivel up.
I'm pretty mad too.
So I'm going to work with S and Morkel and try to get some venom from it.
Didn't we kill the queen?
We killed the priestess. I don't think we killed the queen.
This spider doesn't have any poison glands.
What kind of?
They've been purposely removed violently.
Okay. So I'm studying this. These statues.
Oh,
Is it clear that they're petrified
these are
critters?
assholes. I wasn't even looking. If you know, somebody needs to bait me and accept all. Like in
Yeah.
Somebody would
classic.
end up stuck in the wall.
Who's 295? Oh, right. Oh, I hit the X button. We can make animated movies.
That's right.
Wee.
And S is stuck in the wall. The statues, there are statues of several drow, Koatoa, troglodytes, as well as a few dwarf miners and human pirates. All of them are locked in poses of combat with the expressions of fear on their faces.
Well, I don't believe this thing is what turned them to stone, so we should be careful. Dalgren, you lead us.
Did that thing have a wand when we first came in? Didn't it cast a spell at us, or did it use
It was a
wand?
spellcaster.
The crappy spells.
And if nobody has said it, we search the corpse while I'm trying to milk it.
I think I got
Yeah.
stuck on a wall.
It has a long sword and a long bow of drow make.
With lots of poisoned arrows.
Yes, I need arrows.
Yeah, the it only had one more poisoned arrow, and when it fell, it landed on it and broke.
Does it have any non-poisoned arrows?
It has 17 left of it. No, how many did it shoot? 9. It has 11 left.
Nice.
Davin, what are you doing?
They all have etched on the shafts. The queen is mad at me. She is mad as mad can be.
So with his 11, that gives me 24 arrows.
I wonder why she was so pissed off at him.
I could use a couple arrows. I'm fine for right now. I've got 11 arrows.
It doesn't tell you much. A drider lurks in the smaller cave to the north and emerges to confront intruders who
You
enter
need
by
arrows?
way of
Yes.
11A.
How many? I
Well,
can't use them anymore. I've got a quiver of 60 sitting here in my backpack.
I just doubled mine to 24. He has 11.
Well, I'm going to throw the entire stack in the party sheet, so take what you want. Because I can't use
All right.
my bow anymore.
This is-
You can cheat in Solasta and one action remove both a shield and sword and swap out your bow. You can't do that in D&D because it takes an action to remove your shield.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's nice in Solasta.
Yeah, one button
They,
swap.
well, they had to make it more video
I
game
just
like too. It
take
would
30
suck if all you did the whole time was.
and I'll take 30
Yeah, let me do
or
it this
40,
way, though.
20.
It's a whole lot easier to do it this way.
You never
Yeah.
shoot arrows, so
Well, I do since I got the sneak attack. And especially when I used all of my last. How come I can't split that? All right, hang on. I'll do something.
I just
So-
changed the number of my
Just
arrows.
change the
to
the value.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
So that gives me
the
54 total now. So thank
like
you.
as you guys get out here, you can see like slumped up against the wall over here. You see a statue that's half crumbled statue of a human clad in plate armor, his sword drawn and ready. Uh, and everything's facing like inside that's been turned to stone. But you don't see anything that turned anything to stone, right? Unless this somehow this Drider did. But everything in here looks old, right? Like been here a long time. And then there's spider webs all over it.
Maybe
The,
whatever turned into stone is gone.
The mouth of this cave, now that you're out in the front S, when you look up at it, it looks like some kind of like great fish mouth or something, you know, the the way it peers down and it's got some stalactites and stuff hanging down. It's a maw.
Like a petrified fish.
You don't think it's carved or anything, it just resembles like a cloud, you know, like
Hmm.
a fish in the clouds.
Fish in the clouds.
Oh, thank you.
So
I see a door
across
over here.
when you guys look across the river, you see a cave that's 20 foot high, and in the back of the cave, against the stone wall in the back, you see an ornate stone door. But before you see all of that, you see where's this? Where's this at? A gondola, a black gondola. It's up here, pulled up onto the beach a little bit, and the gondola has a hull carved with like a whole bunch of eyeballs, like leering eyeballs, and you see a black robed skeleton that's got like horns like a tiefling does, and it's got a 10-foot pole, and it's just standing on the back of the gondola.
The infamous D&D 10-foot pole.
Yeah, It's the only time it's ever useful.
Is it
Um,
animated or is it just rotting and cobwebs on it?
it's no, it looks at you guys. It turns its head and looks at you as you swim across the river. Oh, I didn't mean to lock the tokens. You see it? Yeah. The black gondola and the ferryman.
There's a door here.
So I'll call out, "Where do you ferry to?"
He points towards the river.
Up or down?
He points towards the river again. The river Styx. And Bane says you guys ingested by a great whale.
So how much is passage?
He holds up one finger. One
Well, the
skeleton
skeleton here's
finger.
got a whole bunch of fingers, so that should cover all of us. Spider, it's got lots of fingers.
Is anything behind the door that we can hear?
No.
There's a couple of
Uh,
passageways as well as this door.
we could take a look. It's a door is an ornate stone door embedded in the northwest wall. Is flanked by bas-reliefs of helm dwarves, their faces chipped away by vandals. An inscription carved into the door's molding has also been damaged, rendering it indecipherable. This is a big ass gondola. It's a dire gondola. It's D&D. Can hold 7 people.
So I'm gonna open the door.
We got 4 choices.
Um. All right, you see another door.
I'll look up
Yay.
and study the walls and look for traps.
So hold on one second. A 4-foot stone block of stone has fallen from the ceiling of this hall and cracked into 2 on the floor. So yeah, so there's a big ass stone block that fell out of a trap and smashed onto the floor and it broke in half. So you kind of got to climb around or over the thing.
All right, I will do so and open this door.
Oh, there's the room with the star.
Hold on a second.
Oh, that's the capital room.
The capital room.
Uh, it doesn't open. It feels like it's secured or something. Like it doesn't even
Right.
budge, right? You're like,
Try knocking.
Does it appear to be locked or
um,
blocked?
You think it's heavy?
Ask help me push this door, and I will
Door.
aid S. Give him
So
the
the
help action.
so the two of you like press against this door really hard,
You have
and it
advantage.
it doesn't even budge. You think it might be fake. You think you're just pushing against the wall.
It's a fake door. Hey, Dalgron, you get over here and push, and you can run away as soon as it opens.
So I'll study and see if there's anything there that does it look like a secret door. Does it look like a
It looks like
So is this
most
the
of
door
these,
with
painting?
the inscriptions that nobody can read?
yeah, they've been like chipped off. The two dwarven
There's
faces.
probably in a language I couldn't read anyway.
Oh,
I
wait,
think
maybe it's a pull, guys.
that's what it says in the etching. Pull.
Pull. I'll push on the door.
As soon as you
Dwarven
like
school for the
touch,
gifted.
as soon as you like turn the door handle, the door just swings open lightly.
Mm. Dahlgren will look inside and back up.
Let's take a peek.
Hodor. Hodor.
Sorry. Oops. Um.
First, he'll close it and tell Orig, it's open. Just open it.
So you guys see, like in the middle of the room, a creature. I think it might be sleeping. It's just like breathing heavily, and does it does it have? It's got an eyeball that's facing you, but if the eyeball is closed, it looks like it's laying down. So you have to rotate this so it looks like it's laying down somehow. You guys can figure that out. Uh, I don't know. It's like
Okay.
Hmm.
That thing's ugly.
Is there any holes, tunnels on around?
hold on, let me put this thing. Where it's at. Show up. Yeah.
It did.
Let's see. And oh, it's still standing like a horse does when it sleeps. So there's 20 cubes around the room that are look like they're made out of solid granite, right? Like dice. They're 8 foot on a side, so they're not little cubes. They're big cubes. Uh, there's some statues that represented by the stars that are like unfinished statues, like piles of chipped stone around the base, like they've been carving the statues. Oh, hold on, I'll let you
And
guys.
where is this?
The statues or the stars?
Do they look similar to what was in the webbed room?
No, the ones in the webbed room were like perfect statues. The ones that were like still in uh, good condition. These look like they've been carved. Like they're not. They're just like a kind of a blob right now, and it looks like somebody's been carving on them. There's a pile of chipped stone around the base.
Marty, that thing's gonna get you, man.
Hide behind the statue.
Like fresh? Does it look like people have been in here recently?
Um,
Fresh as Trader Joe's,
yeah.
man.
I mean, relatively, the room doesn't. I mean, it's littered with stuff, but you could see that this thing's been moving around in here for sure.
We have a few other
Um,
passageways we could go.
Marley, get back here.
Okay.
the I mean, you could kind of make out the stuff at the statues. You start shining your lights and stuff on them.
That thing never moves.
You think
What's
it's
the light
asleep?
shine?
Are you trying to wake it up? I'm kind of
No.
imagining you guys are being
No.
quiet. And the statue right there in front of you is just mostly like a block of stone from, and you can see like maybe the start of a stone brazier or something starting to get carved. The other ones look like they might be finished a little bit more. Like you can make out like this one looks like maybe it's like a humanoid shape over there in the dim light.
Yeah. Let's come back here later if we even need to.
Let's not say we did.
Do I remember reading anything about these? It's a very unique picture.
Um, give me a. It's not natural, so give me a intelligence roll. No,
Alright,
you
so I'll close
you
the door and
you skipped the
we can move on.
sleeping thing. Actually, you can't budge the door, Oreg.
Shit.
So we'll leave the door open.
Make the
Leave.
dwarf go close it.
Yeah, Dahlgren will close that door.
It easily
Quietly.
closes.
I'll just have to chop off Dogman's hand next time we come here. We can use it.
Sounds like a plan.
So I deleted the gondola, but he's still there.
Get up this
We
way.
could
Let's go see what's
The-
up there.
There's more to the south as well. The passage opposite it.
So as you guys are like moving up through these um like caves, there's like little niches and stuff, and you guys can start to see things that you could use to go floating down the river. Like like a life preserver or a
Or two.
little
We should get one of those and give it to Dell
raft.
wherever he is.
And
We just abandoned him back there
you
somewhere.
guys, Oreg, when you move out onto into that area out onto the beach, you can see towards the left there's a more dwarven like uh, carved a little bit area, uh, but the beach there are two rafts, like 10-foot square rafts, made out of a smelly kind of wood, and it looks like they've been wrapped together, lashed together. The logs have been lashed together with spider webs, and there's a bunch of 10-foot poles about the place.
The drow boats.
Rafts. I think they can be used to float down the river.
river flowing that way.
Yeah.
Perhaps we
ways
can
to get
race
down the
the
river.
ferryman. Throw some money on it, something.
That sounds fun.
So these little patches of carved sections and not carved. There's a door to the north.
It looks like they started carving and didn't finish. You know, the miners left or
What about
didn't
the
finish
adults?
You
the
go to this
miners.
door to the north.
No. Oh.
Bunch of doors up here.
Yeah, when you start into this area, you can see that this is a big like cavern that's open up way up high, and these are like squat buildings that you can see in this area. And
I'm gonna open the first door.
so when you guys like kind of move into this area and you open that door, you see that it's just a little like storage area, but it's, empty. But you hear a door behind you click open. Maybe from this direction?
I'll make motion to S that I hear something,
I second the motion.
and I'll come over here and look.
I will
Uh,
follow along. Look like goblin type dwellings, or
Uh-oh.
there's
they
a
look
drow
they
nearby,
look
but
they look pretty old, these dwellings.
What
okay.
in the... Anybody else get the air?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
Mm-mm. As everybody give me a perception check. Here, I can push it for you guys.
That's a mouse thing. That's not a normal error.
It's a you error, not an us error.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There used to be weird things like dragging or resizing with the mouse.
Double click the mouse and drag. Still
Yeah,
won't
some
do it.
weird stuff like that would used to trigger it. So I don't know what it is now, but
Stop screwing with your mouse.
I can't help it, Sven.
All right, S and Dalgron, please put the surprise condition on yourself, please.
surprised. All right.
Is that in the effects?
Yep.
Surprise is we're gonna do
Can't
S
do
is a
it.
snake. He's not surprised by anything.
Search, I don't see it.
Do you have the conditions loaded? Conditions and effects module?
I'm pretty sure I did.
I can apply it to you if you want.
Yeah, drop it on there and I'll go check to make sure it's loaded.
Okay, done.
Yeah,
surprise.
conditions and effects is loaded.
You have to do a search for surprise.
I did. Didn't come up.
Maybe you spelled it wrong.
SUP.
Not supplies.
All that comes up is superior cover and superior hunter's defense.
SUR.
Oh, that's that's why.
Surprise.
The number
It's
one
not
cause.
surprise.
The number
Surprise.
one cause of errors in life are
There it is.
user errors.
ID 10T error.
So coming around the corner, you guys see a
Food.
drow.
Oh.
Is that him? You see him?
Uh-huh.
We see a drow. 6, yes.
And he like peeks around the corner and he sees you guys standing there. And he looks down at his hand crossbow he's got like in his hand cocked. And he looks at you guys. And then he turns and he takes off running backwards around the corner. S, you're surprised.
Ah!
Marley.
Marley's gonna run to that. I don't see him.
No. You can hear something moving that direction though.
That
Very
direction.
quietly.
That
You think it
I
might
see
have been a drow running off quietly. Obviously.
a drow running off quietly. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look back at these guys, shake my head. You know, I don't see him. I don't see him. Take my final step right over here, and I'm gonna take the dodge action. If I can get. Okay. Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, so I'm going to wrap some shadows around myself. Move up to here. Do I see anything? I do not.
No.
Right. So I'm going to then use my bonus action to. Okay, that took an action. Yeah, so I'm going to use my bonus action to move to here. Hiding along the way. Did you want me to give you a roll?
No.
Okay.
Won't be necessary.
I'm gonna move up to there so I can kind of peer down this corridor past Oreg. And I don't see this guy, so I'm going to from back there just ready in action. So if he pops out, hit him.
You're readying a cantrip?
Yeah, decaying reach.
Okay. You get that set as your default.
Pretty much, yeah.
Your Celeste default.
Not dodge, wrong thing.
Dalgron.
He's surprised.
Oh, all he can do is pass his turn.
Ah!
Huh? What?
He's surprised. Where'd everybody go?
You left me alone again.
So bloop. Fairy fire. From that guy? You see him?
Yes.
Yep.
Pops around the corner.
That would
And
trigger more kells.
Ready to action.
Yeah.
yep. Can you see him? I mean, you're kind
Oh,
of
I don't
behind
know.
this wall, right? Is that?
Yeah. Oops. Well, now I can see him.
Wait, let me
It looks
see
like I
something.
can.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I say you can. I mean, it's just line of sight you need, right?
No, it's an attack roll, so I would.
Oh, it's a minus
If you.
5.
Ooh. Okay. That's okay. Try it anyway. Nope, that's not gonna do it.
You see some movement around the hallway, uh, you know, just around the corner. Hold on. Control on Marley's stick. And then Fairy Fire. All successes. So I don't have to put nothing on nobody. And then he's going to jump back around the corner. Cocking a crossbow. All right. Spider pig, spider pig.
All right. The spider pig. Uh, he's just gonna move. Have him move up here, kind of block this hallway. Yeah. And take the dodge action from there.
Orag.
All right, so I'm going to sneak up. And try to stab this guy.
-2 unless you move around the corner. Cutting the corner. I
Would
guess
I
with
be
your
able
long arms.
to?
What are you using, your rapier?
Yes. Would I be able to attack from hiding from if I move forward?
No, he totally saw you. He tried to cast a spell on you.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and move forward. I will use my inspiration. Tell him he's the meaning in my life. He's my inspiration.
Well, he's a CCT, so. It's like CCT in the house.
Have you near me? Wanna have me hear me say it?
There we go. And this has my last S juice in it.
Golly.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Ooh, very weak S juice. So I am then going to risk everything for the biscuit. And move back. Around down. Get out of sight.
Doing some DM cleanup. Okay. Sorry. Did you disengage?
I did not. I used my offhand attack, so I could not disengage.
Well, I guess he's gonna try to kick you. He's like, "Wah!" Because he had holding his crossbow in his hand, so he can't like. This one. Is gonna continue down the hallway, chasing after Orag. He comes running, oops, around the corner, pointing his crossbow at you. It's cocked and it's dripping some of that drow sleepy sleep stuff. But he had to dash to get there, so that's all he's gonna do. This one is gonna step in and slip into this area, also with his crossbow in his hand. And the OG one. Well, he can get to here, and he sees Marley. He doesn't quite see more. Do I have him turned on? Number 6? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
quite make Morkel out up against the wall there, but Marley, he turns and points his hand crossbow at Marley. Fires it off. Twang! You're dodging, so
Mm-hmm.
you twist your way around and it just whizzes right past you. S.
All
Robin,
right.
hey man, happy Valentine's Day.
S sees something
100
that he can
biddies.
stab. So sun blades out,
Oh, this thing's
sunlight
like,
sensitivity.
yeah, this thing's like, both of them.
Yep. What about that one up the line here?
No, not yet. He's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's kind of around the corner too, so.
All right.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Hit him. Oh. Okay.
9 points. You stab him again.
Cut his head off.
Yeah.
And then I'll finish my move up there. And yeah, I'm gonna action surge.
He's got his crossbow in your face. He's like squinting. He's like trying to shoot, pointed at you, and you're like, ugh. You just start stabbing through the little opening that he squeezed into.
Ah.
So you like hit the corner of the wall, and like part of the bricks fall down and hit on you, land on your arm, and knock your stab off.
Jerk.
So stepping around the corner, you see another drow. Except this one has like scrambled eggs on his shoulder pads or something. He's got like extra special equipment.
Colonel Clank.
Yeah,
He's got a
and
saddle on his back. That extra drow equipment.
he sees S standing there, and he too decides to chuck fairy fire on you guys.
Well, he's gonna get sunlight sensitivity too.
Yeah, he's gonna squint.
Okay.
Oh wait, this guy is targeting that guy, and that guy, and that guy with fairy fire. Everybody succeeded? Well, doesn't that
Yes.
make it easy? Wait, if I drop the effect, it's gonna drop the success? No. Passing the turn does.
Mm-hmm.
Marley.
Oh. Well, Marley's going to pop out right here. And I believe it's tit for tat, right? So right there, I'm going to throw some fairy fire.
All right.
Nice.
Counterspell. No, I'm kidding. Everybody's succeeding today.
Everybody succeeds.
No fairy fire for you.
Fairy fire is broken in this area.
Right? There's
Marley
too
will
much-
scoot back.
There's too much sunblade light. It's messing it
Yep.
up.
That'll do it every time.
Marley's moving all the way back to there. There we go.
Huh. All right. So, Orag, you see another drow pop out, and he's gonna fire his
Oh,
crossbow. Did you take the hide action?
I did not. Still have the cloak of shadows on, but I did not actively hide this time.
Well, the cloak of shadow gives you a +10 to your hide, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And if you don't hide, it doesn't give you a plus to shit. But I get
My
the
natural
idea.
stealth.
Yeah. Yeah. Your passive stealth is that the case? It didn't stop this hand crossbow from sinking into your thigh, though. As you take, 6 points crossbow bolt damage. What are you concentrating on?
Passive stealth trace.
Oh, dur. And you feel this poison like seep into your bloodline, and you fail on it. You rolled a 9. The DC's a 13. If you fail by 5 or more, you fall unconscious. So you're like, oh, ah, ah, and your alarm goes off. Beep, 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 beep. Because you failed by 4. Was it 9 and 13 is only 4. So you're pretty sleepy, but it doesn't affect you.
Okay.
And he's out of movement, so he's done. Morkel.
Yeah, I'm going to step around the side of this wall here. So that I can see this guy, because I'm pretty sure there's a guy in that room. And I'll just decaying reach at that guy.
Oh, the one in the. That is a hit.
Nice. Oh, oh, that was
Wow.
enough.
That was 4 was just enough.
Perfect.
Nice. And I'll move up right behind S here.
This is a safe spot sometimes.
Yeah, it's usually what I figure.
Hmm. So this guy comes running into the room. Looking all big-eyed. There's a bright light coming from that direction, he says in Undercommon. Points towards S. Dalgron?
Dahlgren's gonna come up in here and see if he can see anything.
I got these dice that are so cool that I don't get to use them. It's like buying 357 rounds and you don't even have a 357, right? My husband said they were nice. Oh, sorry, Dalgron. You were
So,
off the map and I didn't see your movement.
oh, I can see something. How far away is this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. I think I can hit him from here. Yeah, 60. He will use Sacred Flame on that Beyond Reproach drow up there north of Oreg. Oh, bastard. That's the end of Dahlgren's turn right there.
He's beyond reproach. He like jumps out of the way. Capable callous titter. Oh, he's gonna come running around with his short sword out, squinting, as he needs some daylight sensitivity on him. But I'll give him disadvantage on this attack, as he short swords on S, and totally like trips and bounces off the wall and almost drops his short sword and says, "Damn it!
And
If I only had one more attack, I could actually do something for my entire life."
I'm gonna throw
Neat.
some spores at him, just to add insult to that.
He's like,
Yes.
he's got his mouth wide open. He's like, ah.
Nice.
He starts choking
4
on him.
damage.
Spider pig, spider pig.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the spider to go around the other way. So he's gonna end up. Oh, geez. He'll have to. He can kind of squeeze around, can he? Like, come around
Spider Pig,
these guys
Spider Pig, does
that way.
whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he
Yes.
can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig.
Yeah, he could like skitter across the top of the ceiling and.
There's even more of them up there than I thought. All right, he's probably in trouble, but that's all right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Did you find
Yeah.
it? Did you make it?
I found it. I searched spider
Okay.
pig in Sirenscape and it came up. I need to move it to my.
Oh,
We're gonna put it up here.
All right. So I'm going to stabby stab.
Spider Pig, Spider Pig,
Yeah.
does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing?
should get, good use out of that now because he's probably gonna die.
I know, right? I found
Copyright
it. I found
violation.
it. They're gonna get me. Ouch.
Nice.
Can we just collect up the bones and reuse them later?
Recast it?
Oh, yeah, definitely gonna
That's
be
true, I probably
using this
can.
thing.
The people disappeared. Awesome.
So you stabbed this
Oh,
guy
I
right
won't
in the
bother
face.
re-rolling that one.
When you
As I
no sense in
stab
re-rolling
this guy.
something that got deleted off the combat tracker. It's already almost 11. Oh, nice. So you like slipping some spider pig juice or something and fumble?
All right, and so that is all I can do. So I'll pass the turn. So I stab this thing in the rapier with my rapier. Kick it off the rapier into the spider pig.
This guy's gonna come running around the corner and get over here and get out of this sunlight sensitivity bullshit. I'm gonna just turn it off for him right now.
Okay.
Because he could be back in it. And he's gonna
Any
try to
moment.
stab this skeleton. All that wonderful creation the DM did, and he's just gonna kill him right here with his short sword. Stab. That's a hit. How many? This guy
Oh,
gets
he's still
two.
alive.
He gets two attacks
Nice.
though. Short sword again. Stab. And he's still up.
Still up.
He's, he's like
Spider pig.
he's yeah. I got it right here.
Spider pig, spider
Right.
pig, does whatever a spider pig does. Can he swing from a web?
No, we can't.
Marley, you're gonna get
Oh,
copyrighted. Na 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 na. The Simpsons want their money, damn it.
Marley's going to move to here, and he will cast mirror image on himself because he hears blades and shit clinking everywhere.
Crossbow bolt. Short swords clanging against skeletal spiders.
That was and I can't do that. So, all right.
Just when you think Marley couldn't get any uglier.
There's four of me.
4 of them.
4 times ugly, motherfucker.
Well, Dahlgren's gonna try to sacred flame that elite warrior up there now, since he's in the way.
He says no. I make my say. Oh, he doesn't either. He's like, my hair.
Bright
You
light.
you radiant him. Ooh, nice. 13 points of damage too.
Good roll. And Dahlgren's gonna stay there since he feels pretty safe right there.
This drow gives you a look back at you like you're dead meat. If I remember next week, he's coming after you.
Okay.
He says something in undercommon, points at Dalgron.
Dahlgren don't understand elves.
Yeah, but the other drow do as they all look in your direction.
That would make Dahlgren nervous.
What'd they
Very
say?
nervous.
In undercommon?
Yeah.
Oh, you understand, comprehend languages. They say, kill that dwarf. Let's eat him on a spit tonight. Or cook him on a spit tonight. Not eat him, but cook him. This one in front of
going to eat you, Dalgren.
S is going
What'd
to
he say?
draw his short sword try to stab S. Squinting.
Emphasis on
Squinting.
try.
Oh, he almost does it even with his squint. He like
Not even
scratched her
close.
armor a little bit. He's like, "Eek." He gets a scratch at it. S looks down at the little scratch at his armor, and the guy looks up at it.
You
And
son of a.
clearly, you clearly hear the gulp. Morgal.
Yeah. Decaying reach at this drow on
Maybe
the
he
other side
signed
of
the
S.
gulp since he's drow. He's like, gulp. Oh,
Nice.
I think he's a goner.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at those ones. Still 20
Still.
points. What is so like the ground bursts open and this freaking grave hand comes up and grabs this drow by the junk and just drags him back down under the ground.
And then, well, this is what I'm thinking is that it grabs him, it starts to drag him back under the ground, and I'm like, no, wait. And I throw some spores at him, and he reanimates as a zombie with 1 hit point.
And we have a zombie all ready to go. Right there.
There we go. It's even a drow. Look at that.
Let's not get it confused though.
Yeah.
All right, S.
All right.
He like shoved the zombie aside. Probably
out of the way, Beck.
S would have probably done it kind of rudely too, like, you know, because you don't care. It's
Oh, yeah.
'cause it's a zombie. Can't hurt its feelings, right?
Exactly. And it was a drow before that, so.
So this drow's like got his crossbow out still, and you come running up behind him. He turns and he looks at you with his crossbow in his hand, like he's gonna shoot you with it, and you just laugh as you pull out his spleen and you stick it on the end of his crossbow bolt.
And then I'm going
Fall-
to take my last step forward. And before I forget it, I am going to sunlight sensitivity. Was it Dro 7? And Elite Warrior
Yeah.
should be turned on. You say you already had it?
Probably. Yep. Sunlight sensitivity. He's like, damn it, I forgot my Ray-Bans at the house. Spider Pig with
Get him,
one
Spider
hit
Pig.
point. 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Spider Pig is going to disengage and run away.
Does your decaying reach heal him?
Spider Pig.
Oh, that'd be
Spider
great, wouldn't
Pig
it?
does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out.
No, he can't. He's a pig. Looks like your spider hoof spider. Drow number 7 is gonna come running in,
I'm hissing
flanking.
at him.
He's gonna get the flanking. We don't do flanking. But he is gonna try to stab S with a short sword. All
Thank you.
squinting. All squinting. Oh, and he slips on some spider pig juice
All
And,
riposting.
and falls into S's blade, stabbing himself. Quit hitting yourself, S says. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
Oh, that was supposed to have an additional D8 on that. Additional 4.
Yeah, it's pretty badly wounded. And that's where we're gonna stop. At how do we time it? Like 11 o'clock. Like ding down arrow. 11 o'clock. It's like
Good
perfect, nice
session.
in a row. So
Thanks, Jake.
Friday is Empire of the Ghouls. I get to play.
Yep,
I get
yep.
to play. I get to play. So
You
I'll be
get to
streaming
fight
that.
some gulls.
Oh yeah. So that's Friday at 8. I'll be streaming it. Player view. Empire of the Ghouls. Matakiri DMing. Saturday over on Rob's channel at 9 o'clock. The session 0 of Dragonlance. What is it? The Queen something?
Nice.
Dragonlance? Robin, in the chat if she's still here, is DMing us, and I know she's getting all nervous, but we're going to have a blast. I get to play.
Yeah.
I don't have to stream. I have no responsibilities. I just get to blow up chat and use a
You're the
bunch of.
most irresponsible person we know,
Uh,
Drake. What do you mean?
when do I ever get to use chat rewards? Like,
You don't. You don't. That's
I
right.
never get
That's
to be
right.
cheater in chat. I get to be cheater in chat. And I got like a million points on Rob's channel too, so. And Sunday, at on Rob's channel at 9, he's supposed to give away the house. So I think you guys need to be there. All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show is back on Sunday, and Rob will be giving away a ton of prizes. Um, and then back here on Tuesday. That's the whole gambit. Let's see who's out there to raid. Hmm. Hmm. We're gonna go to bed. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say goodnight. Good night. See you
Good night.
guys. Thanks for
Good
hanging.
night, everyone.
Thanks, Bane. Good night, Robin.
I don't
Thanks,
want
Drake.
Rob's house. All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks for chilling. See you, Bane. See you, Cobbler. Just see you, Robin, Torpedo, all you guys out there. I see you, Corvid Doll, Dragon Stamp. All you guys. Thanks for hanging. See you guys.